Hi, I'm Scott Stork with Polaris Law Group. We're an estate planning and elder law firm. Today I want to talk to you about what elder law is and why it's important. So first of all, elder law is important because a lot of clients, a lot of people are trying to figure out how to pay for their long-term care. So what we're talking about is skilled nursing and nursing homes and things of that nature. The average cost in the St. Louis area is somewhere around $7,500 per month. So a number of people don't have anywhere close to the amount of assets to be able to pay for that themselves, because really you have a couple of different options. The first option is to be able to pay for it, and that's an expensive line item coming out of your budget every month, of course. You could try to qualify for long-term care insurance, or if you have long-term care insurance, it's designed to pay for those types of things. Or another option is to try to qualify for some sort of government program to pay for it. So let's kind of unpack that a little bit. The first part is, if you've got enough money to pay for your care at that amount of money per month, then that's great. Congratulations. There's not a lot to do other than to pay for your care. For a lot of people, though, they don't have that money. So let's talk about long-term care insurance. So as the name implies, that's an insurance policy that people can try to qualify for, can pay for, etc., that will pay for things like long-term care. Now, the problem is that many people don't qualify that for a variety of reasons. They may not qualify it for age reasons or health reasons, but more importantly, many people don't have it because they can't afford it. It's expensive. They may have gone past a time where it was more affordable, and as they've aged, then that policy becomes more expensive. So if you can qualify and can purchase long-term care insurance with a financial advisor or something like that, that can be a really important thing to look into. But most people, if you've gone past that, or if you don't have enough long-term care insurance, then you have to try to figure out what's another way to qualify or another way to pay for that long-term care insurance. And so a lot of clients will look towards qualifying for Medicaid. And so in elder law, one of the things that we try to accomplish is to get people qualified for Medicaid. Now, in order to qualify for Medicaid, because it's a needs-based kind of program, you basically have to be broke, and so therein lies the issue. So what you can do in order to qualify for Medicaid and get under the asset limits that Medicaid sets is that you can gift assets. Now, a couple of options there are gifting assets, for instance, to family, meaning get property, get money, get bank accounts, get those kinds of things out of your name and get it to family members. That is one way to potentially qualify for Medicaid. Another is to gift assets into a special trust that is created that can hold those assets. And there's a lot of important things there to be able to be able to do. So why would we potentially put things into a trust rather than just gifting them to our family? So let's say that you gift assets to your kids, and now they own those assets. You don't own them because your intention is to qualify for Medicaid. Well, if you do that, what happens if your kids use that money? They spend it on themselves, or they don't use it for your care potentially. What happens if they get into a car accident or get sued or declare bankruptcy and then they lose all of that? Well, what happens if you need some of that money to pay for your long-term care because you haven't yet qualified for Medicaid? Or potentially you need some of that money because it needs to be used for you even if you're not in a nursing facility. Well, now all of a sudden that money is gone. So the benefit many times to creating a trust to put that money in is that money then is available for what we call lifetime beneficiaries, oftentimes children, to be able to take that money and potentially use it for care. So that money is also protected inside the trust. There's all sorts of protections then after you pass away for your children and things like that that can be built in. But the big benefit to using the trust is that that money isn't subject to being taken involuntarily and then just gone because kids have it in their own names instead. Now, one of the things that we want to look at with this is what we call a 5-year look back period. And so a lot of people have heard of that. And that's basically just Medicaid saying that if you make any gifts to family members or to a trust, it has to be made at least 5 years in advance of you needing to go in and qualify for Medicaid to go into that nursing facility. So time is of the essence many times when we're creating these so that we qualify under that 5-year look back. I get a lot of people asking, what age should they start thinking about this and things of that nature. And it really just depends. Typically, if you're in good health, we don't want to start doing this planning anytime before late 60s and things like that. But there are exceptions. My suggestion is to give us a call and we can talk about that. You want to work with an experienced elder law attorneys when doing this because it's a government program. There's lots to unpack with it. So it's fraught with a lot of things that you have to keep in mind when we're doing this. So give us a call here if you'd like to make an appointment. Polaris Law Group, go to our website, polarisplans.com, or give us a call, 636-757-3850. Again, thanks for listening. If you have questions about elder law, we'd be happy to have a consultation. Thank you.